Are you feeling pricklier than normal? I've given myself a challenge to vlog for 5 days, and each day I'm going to talk about a different topic related to staying positive no matter what your circumstance is. I've found that I personally am having a harder time brushing things off if I feel insulted or slighted or put down by somebody, and that could even involve the prediction of an insult that doesn't happen or a perceived insult when none was meant. I have some strategies that I use for dealing with that. One is the exercise of personal responsibility. 2 is the exercise of empathy. And 3 is just asking yourself the question, is this pattern of thinking serving me? I was thinking about a situation where I was really upset but failing to investigate my own personal responsibility for why that was. One thing that came to mind was way back when in college I was in the shared living space and I left a pan with stovetop stuffing in a shared kitchen, and I didn't really think much of it when I did that. I was going to clean it later. I think I was going to eat first and then clean it later. And I just got absolutely yelled and screamed at. You know, one of the aspects of personal responsibility is just showing a little respect and cleaning a shared space. And if I would have done that, none of that stuff would have happened. So I want to go back to that story, the stovetop stuffing story. And so I got really yelled at, and I thought, okay, I did something wrong. The personal responsibility element came into play pretty quickly, and I got that. But then I was just choosing to be really, really mad because I was thinking, man, this is an overreaction, and I shouldn't have to suffer through the ramifications and consequences of somebody else's overreaction. The punishment doesn't fit the crime. That's when empathy, the step number 2, started to kick in a little bit. And what that's about is I started thinking, okay, this guy, when he was yelling at me, he said something about a woman who lived in our house complaining. And guess what? I know from talking to this guy in the past that he's got a crush on this woman. So, okay, that's maybe playing into it a little bit. Okay, I did something wrong. This guy's maybe acting sort of irrationally because he's got a crush on this woman. People make mistakes. Pretty good at tracking animals based on their scat, and I can tell you what we have right here. Horse. So the final thing to ask yourself when you're thinking about something that's made you angry or upset, okay, maybe there's no empathy involved, although I doubt it. Maybe there's no personal responsibility involved. I doubt that too. But even if you decide that's the answer to both those questions, ask yourself, is this feeling serving me? Am I giving myself a benefit by continuing to stew? And live your life how you want to, but I would submit that the answer to that normally is no.